All right, so today begins our percent unit, and we'll be talking about converting fractions, decimals, and percents. That's going to be a big part of it. And the other part is finding a percent of a number. And this is really one of those super practical things, because when you go to the store and it says everything is 20% off, it's helpful to know how to calculate that so that you can figure out how much you're going to pay for things. So those are the kinds of things we're going to be doing. We'll start with the hundreds chart, which is what we're going to work on today. Our definition that you just filled out, percent, is out of 100. And I don't know if this helps you or not, but this helped me a lot. I think about the percent sign. It kind of looks like 100 to me because there's a 1 and 2 zeros. Did y'all ever think about that? No? Well, if you didn't, now you have. A 1 and 2 zeros. Let that help you remember that a percent is out of 100. Okay, and that's automatically going to tell you how to change from a percent to a fraction also, but we're going to get to that later. So just remember, a percent is out of 100, and a percent sign looks like a 1 and 2 zeros. Okay? All right, let's go to, we're just going to do a couple of examples out loud. So let's say we have the parking lot, and there are 60% of the cars in the parking lot are red. So that means 60 for every 100, because 60% is out of 100. So 60 for every 100 cars in the parking lot are red. Okay? Now, if this is our hundreds chart, how many of those blocks do you think we would fill in to get 60% red? Yeah.
You would count 6 columns for 60 because I'm pretty sure there's 10 in there.
Yeah, because it's 10 by 10, so you're saying count 6 of them down and shade all 6 of those. You're exactly right. Or shade it sideways is the way they did it. But that's exactly right. So we shade 60 of those blanks. Good. All right. Now, how about if we said 50% of the cars in the parking lot are red? So 50% of the cars in the parking lot are red. How many out of 100 are red? 50 out of 100. Good. So 50 for every 100 total cars are red. So how many squares are we going to shade? 50 of them. Or, as we talked about, 5 rows of them. Very good. Okay? And that is half. You're exactly right. Okay? Now, this is where it gets a little bit trickier, because this is not a percent. This is a decimal. But who could read that number, that 0.06, the official way? Because when you read it the official way, it's going to tell you something very important about what it looks like on a hundreds chart. Emily's like, maybe. Go ahead, go for it, Emily. I bet you can do it.
600 of the cars in the parking lot are red.
Good, so 600ths. 600ths. So what do you think that means? How many squares do you think we're going to shade? 6 out of 100. 6 out of 100. Very good. So 0.06 of the 6 for every 100 total cars are red. Good. And so we're going to shade 6 of them. Yes, ma'am.
Doesn't matter.
All right. How about if we had 1/5 of the cars in the parking lot are red? So if we have our hundreds chart, it says blank for every 100 total cars are red. What do you think? What do you think, Matthew?
20.
You think it's 20. Tell me how you got that.
Because 5 is half of 10, so I multiplied it by 2 and got 10. And then I started to do that for 1, so I got 2, and then I added 0.
Okay. All right, so you multiplied it. Anybody have another strategy they used? Nobody? Yeah?
I divided 100 by 5.
Divided 100 by 5. That would also work. Very good. Okay. How about, could we multiply 1/5 times 100 to get the answer? Would that give us the same answer? Would it?
It could.
I think it would. I think if we multiply, as a matter of fact, I'll do it for you real quick. So we have
Okay, yes, it was.
1/5 times 100. We'll put 100 over 1. And remember, we're just going to multiply straight across. 1 times 100, 5 times 1. And look what we got. We got what Cameron said. We divide 5 into 100, and that's how we get 20. So we're going to shade 20 blocks. Very good. Okay. Now, look at this one. What fraction, decimal, and percent does this represent? I'll give you a hint. There are 5 squares shaded, because you may not be able to see that. 5 squares shaded. What do you think, Caroline? 500s. So 5 over 100. Okay. How about, what would it be as a percent? What percent is shaded, Peyton?
5%.
5%. And anybody know what decimal is shaded? What decimal is shaded? 0.05. Good. So 5 out of every 100 squares are blue. So we have 5 over 100, which reduces to 1 over 20. You could be given that. We have 5% and 0.05. Okay. Now, I want you on your paper right there, underneath where you put that definition, I want you to number 1 through 5, and I just want you to write the answers to these questions. You don't need to write them out. Just think through them and write the answer to each question. I'll give you a couple minutes to do that. All right, how many squares would you shade for 4%? Just say it. 4. So what is the decimal equivalent of 4%? Don't call that one out. Somebody raise your hand. What is it? 0.04, because it's 4 out of 100. Good. And how about the fraction equivalent? The fraction equivalent.
4 over 100.
4 over 100, which actually reduces. Did anybody reduce it?
That would be
You know?
1/5.
No. Close.
2 over 50.
2 over 50. Wait, am I doing this wrong? 4 over...
I know.
125.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe I was wrong. Yeah, it's 1 over 25. Number 3. If you had 3/4 of the whole 100 squares shaded, how many squares would be shaded? Cameron?
75.
75 is correct.
Easy.
What percent does that represent? What percent does that represent, Peyton?
75%.
75%. And what decimal does that represent, Genesis?
We on 4, right? I thought we was on 5.
Oh, that's okay. I'll come back to you on number 5 then. All right, somebody who hasn't given me an answer yet. I know all of y'all have answers. I bet Elle has it. Elle, what do you have?
0.75.
Yes. Okay. Number 5, how many squares would you shade for 0.23, Genesis?
2 rows and 3 squares?
Okay, or 23.
Oh,
Yeah. Yep, you're exactly right. Very good. Okay, real quickly, write these two on your paper and give me a fraction and a decimal for 3% and a decimal and a percent for 2/5. Blake, I'm going to start with you. Give me any answer you want.
3 out of 100.
Okay, so the fraction for 3% is 3 out of 100. That is exactly right. Does it reduce, do you think? No, will not reduce. So 3 over 100. Okay? Let's see. Sydney, can you give me one? Okay, 0.03. Very good. So 3% is 300ths. So it's 0.03. Very good. Okay, let's see. Who do I want to pick on? Remy, I'm going to pick on you. Can you tell me one of the other two for 2/5? That's a harder one, isn't it?
25
You're close, but not correct. What do you think?
40%.
It is 40%. How do we know how to do that one, y'all? How do we know how to do that one? Because you've been doing something since October that helps you with that. What have you been doing since October? Anybody know?
Me.
You had to turn one in.
Me.
The calendar. The calendar is designed to help you with this. So if you've been doing the calendar and getting them mostly right, then this is where you're going to fly through this because it's all going to be very easy for you. But yes, the decimal is 0.40. The percent, 40%. Okay?
I wonder why it's so easy.
All right. Now,